basically, I think that 1 or 2% at minimum makes sense for a lot of people once they understand it. And then, of course, some people are very high conviction on it, and so they can dial it up. And so I think 5% is reasonable for someone who's pretty solidly bullish on it. Going up to 10 or more percent can make sense. But then once you get into really high levels, that's when you can have these big drawdowns that start affecting your overall portfolio. Another challenge that it's a really good problem to have, but another challenge that crypto investors have is that say they bought Bitcoin as a 5% position,
You got to
but then
rebalance.
but then it went up dramatically, and it's kind of like, well, do you trigger all these capital gains, or do you let that portion run, or do you kind of keep that separate? And so that basically your starting position is not necessarily something you have to maintain all the time, but basically taking into account tax efficiencies, taking into account your conviction level. I think there's a pretty broad range of what percentages are reasonable, and just overall my view is to kind of basically have it as a slice.
Looking at the price